Dominic Perrottet and Chris Minns have faced off in their final debate ahead of the New South Wales election. A majority of people who attended the Sky News Daily Telegraph People's Forum say they'd vote for the Labor leader, but a large amount still remain undecided.
The stage was set in Penrith, one of the state's most marginal seats,
Nice to see you, mate. Best of luck.
for the final showdown of the state election campaign.
Which party is going to reform and repair schools and hospitals in New South Wales, and which party is going to stand up against privatisation in the state of New South Wales?
We're in difficult economic times. Inflation is rising, interest rates are rising, businesses are worried and jobs are at risk.
Labor's key attack line that a re-elected Perrottet government will mean more privatisation cut through.
Can you assure the people that are sitting here, our assets, which belong to all of us, which are not given to you as a mandate to sell off when you like, we can retain something?
We will not be selling any assets.
Perrottet said exactly the same thing in 2019.
Tolls and the cost of living dominated discussions.
What is your exact plan in regards to delivering all your promised projects over the next couple of years without impacting the average family's budget?
I understand all families and households across New South Wales are doing it tough right now.
This idea that you need to privatise infrastructure to build infrastructure, well, that gets paid off again and again and again.
As well as staff shortages after COVID.
I've had a migraine for the last 2 days and I won't take a day off school because I've got a lot of high-need children who need a teacher in front of them.
The Premier attacked the Labor leader over his decision to scrap the public sector wages cap.
By removing the cap, that means that 40% of the state's budget, $47 billion of expenses, spirals out of control.
In a room of 100 undecided voters, 48% of people said they'd vote for Chris Minns, 32% backed Dominic Perrottet, and 20% are still undecided. This was the final chance for the leaders to sell their policies and plans for the future before polls open. The forum fittingly held in Sydney's West, where the election will largely be won or lost.
Would you accept support of the crossbench to form government?
We will have our legislation looked at on merit.
We're not doing any deals with independents or crossbenchers or minor parties or the Greens.
Julia Bradley, Sky News, Sydney.